Hello everyone. Summer's right around the corner. That means you're probably going to be eating a lot of unhealthy foods. To counteract that, you should mix in some healthy stuff once in a while. How often do you eat watermelon? Not only is it one of the most popular summer snacks, it's also really healthy. Let's talk about what happens to your body when you eat watermelon every day. Does it keep you hydrated? Can it save you from heart disease? Does it allow you to see better? Wait, can watermelon really reduce your risk of cancer? We're talking about all that and more. 1. It reduces your risk of cancer. You heard me. The more watermelon you eat, the less risk you have of developing cancer. There's one particular nutrient you have to thank for this. Let's talk about lycopene for a second. Lycopene is the nutrient in watermelon that gives it the red pigment it's famous for. It's not just there to make it look pretty. It has a ton of great health benefits. It's the same thing with tomatoes and grapefruit. Not only does watermelon carry lycopene, studies show it has about 40% more than raw tomatoes. So, what magic does lycopene perform? Well, it ain't exactly magic, folks. It's science. And that science says lycopene cleans your body's cells from any damage done to them. This helps prevent certain types of cancer. Research has shown a link between lycopene consumption and cancer reduction, particularly breast, lung, and prostate. So the next time you're near a picnic table and somebody has watermelon, don't pass on the offer. Just make sure somebody hasn't put alcohol into it, unless you're into that sort of thing. What's your favorite lycopene food? Are you a watermelon person? Maybe tomato? Can you handle the sour taste of grapefruit? Sound off in the comment section, and start a conversation with our community. 2. Watermelon keeps you hydrated. It doesn't matter what the weather's like, summer always has a couple scorching hot days. Being outside in the heat is going to exhaust you. That's why it's important to stay hydrated. Good news, watermelon can meet your needs. Watermelon has one of the highest levels of water content of any food on the planet. It's made up of over 90% water. And no, I'm not gonna hit you with the why do you think they call it watermelon cliché. What do you think, I'm some kind of amateur over here? Nevertheless, many US adults suffer from chronic dehydration. This is when you're not getting your proper water intake each day. Dehydration is a miserable state of affairs. It causes you to be tired and irritable. Your body also won't function properly. If you're one of these people, you need to be getting more water. It's not as fun to be guzzling from a glass or bottle. You want to switch it up and make it fun. Enter watermelon. It tastes delicious and quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to all that fatigue. On top of that, the mix of water and fiber in watermelon will keep your belly full. 3. It reduces your risk of heart disease. Not only can this fruit prevent cancer, it can also save you from cardiovascular disease. This is once again thanks to the wonders of lycopene. It boosts your heart health. Studies have shown that consuming lycopene on the regular can lower your blood pressure. This allows your heart to pump blood easier and save it from working too hard. Aside from lycopene, watermelon also has something called L-citrulline. This is an amino acid that maintains your blood flow while you're working out. As a result, your heart remains healthy. Minerals like magnesium also contribute to the increase in cardiovascular health. This is just one of the many benefits to eating watermelon each day. Number 4, you recover from workouts. Have you started your workout routine yet? Well, you better get on that. Warm weather will be here before you know it. If you've been going hard at the gym, you need food that helps you recover. Watermelon's one of the best. After a hard workout, you're usually left hurting. Pumping iron is no joke. Studies have shown that athletes who drink watermelon juice generally report less soreness after a workout. Their heart rate is also slower. This, again, is due to the power of L-citrulline. It helps your muscles recover quicker than usual. This way, it won't get in the way of your next workout. Now, it may seem like it's all positive when eating watermelon. In reality, there are negatives. 5. You experience digestive problems. Yup, it's one of the downsides to eating a lot of watermelon. While you may think that watermelon seeds are the main culprit, that's actually not the case. I mean, yes, they are super annoying. But there's something else you need to take into account. Something I was raving about a second ago. It's all the water. Drinking too much water generally leaves you feeling gross. I'm talking about severe bloating and annoying pain. It sometimes makes it hard to stand up straight. The excess fluid in your digestive tract causes your abs to ache. You might also suffer from a bit of diarrhea. And this is just one scenario. If you have irritable bowel syndrome, it can be a whole different bag of issues. Let's talk about FODMAPs for a second. These are fermentable carbs that are hard for people with IBS to ingest. In this case, I would avoid watermelon altogether. If your stomach is sensitive, a daily diet of watermelon won't serve you well. Let's get back to the positives. 6. Watermelon can help you lose weight. If you're going for that summer body, watermelon is your friend. All of that cardio and resistance training just won't do if you're not eating the proper foods to go with it. Watermelon can help you feel full, suppressing your appetite and stopping you from eating too much. Check this out. Watermelon is super low on calories. A single cup of diced watermelon holds just under 50. In those calories, you have 12 grams of carbohydrates. This is where you get your fiber. This means you can eat watermelon several times a day and not feel stuffed. That is, if your digestive system isn't too sensitive. The next time you're at the grocery store gathering your usual haul of health food, make sure watermelon's in your grocery cart. Number 7. You get so many nutrients. We've talked about lycopene and L-citrulline. These things are great, but there's still so many other nutrients in watermelon to love. Watermelon is a goldmine for vitamins and minerals. For one, you have a ton of vitamin C, which helps repair your body's damaged tissues, immune system, and wounds. It also helps maintain your cartilage, teeth, and bones. Just a single cup of watermelon holds 21% of your daily vitamin C intake. In that same cup, you also have vitamin A, which, along with serving the immune system, strengthens your kidneys, heart, and lungs. A cup of diced watermelon will give you close to 20% of vitamin A as well. On the mineral front, you'll also get a pretty decent serving of potassium and magnesium. Just another valid reason to start eating watermelon each day. 8. It will help your eyes. To put it simply, watermelon helps you see better. Trust me, if your eyes aren't affecting you right now, they will one day. Let's talk about macular degeneration for a second. It already sounds like a drag. Well, it is. Macular degeneration is an eye disease that happens as you get older. It gradually grows worse over time. It happens when the central portion of your retina wears out. This central portion is known as the macula. This leads to blindness. Luckily, you have watermelon on your side. Remember lycopene from a few minutes ago? Well, it helps to prevent inflammation and oxidative damage. It's this red-colored nutrient that prevents macular degeneration from happening. At the very least, it will slow it down. This really comes in handy for adults over 60. If you feel your eyes getting worse, try your best to cut up some watermelon. A snack each day will definitely do you some good. Watermelons are great for you, but so are a bunch of other fruits and veggies. There are also foods that aren't so good to have every day. Have I sparked your interest? Do you eat a lot of watermelon? Let us know in the comments below. 9 bedtime benefits of apple cider vinegar you shouldn't miss. When it comes to natural health care, apple cider vinegar has become an indispensable part of many people's daily routines. Particularly, its use in the evening can bring about significant health benefits. In this article, we will delve into the positive impacts that apple cider vinegar can have on the body when consumed before bedtime, based on research and medical practices. Apple cider vinegar, derived from the natural fermentation process of apples, contains a significant amount of acetic acid. This acid has been proven to improve blood sugar management. Studies have shown that consuming apple cider vinegar before bedtime can reduce morning blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetes. This is due to acetic acids slowing down the metabolism of carbohydrates, thereby contributing to a reduced rise in blood sugar levels post-meals. Beyond stabilizing blood sugar levels, apple cider vinegar is also thought to aid in weight loss. Acetic acid may help increase feelings of fullness, reduce cravings, and boost metabolism. Incorporating apple cider vinegar use with a healthy diet and regular exercise can yield positive results in weight management. Additionally, apple cider vinegar contains antioxidants like polyphenol, which help combat damage from free radicals and improve overall health. Studies also suggest that apple cider vinegar can enhance heart health by lowering bad LDL cholesterol and increase good HDL cholesterol. However, the use of apple cider vinegar must be approached with caution. Some individuals may experience side effects like stomach irritation if they consume too much apple cider vinegar. To avoid this, it's recommended to start with a small amount, about 1 or 2 tablespoons diluted in a glass of water, and gradually increase the amount based on your body's reaction. Simultaneously, the use of apple cider vinegar should be accompanied by medical advice, especially if you have specific health issues or are taking certain medications. Although apple cider vinegar has many benefits, it should not be considered the sole treatment method, but rather a part of an overall healthy lifestyle. Apple cider vinegar can be a valuable addition to your diet, especially when used thoughtfully and appropriately. The combination of apple cider vinegar usage with other healthy habits can bring significant health benefits, enhancing your life quality. Benefit number 1 of drinking this at night is that it regulates your blood sugars. Historically, apple cider vinegar has been a staple since as early as 5000 BC, largely due to its acetic acid content. Traditionally recognized for its role in food preservation and pickling, acetic acid keeps foods fresh by inhibiting bacterial growth. Contemporary research has expanded our understanding, demonstrating that ingesting apple cider vinegar alongside or post meals can modulate the body's glycemic response. This is achieved by stabilizing insulin levels and thereby aiding in blood sugar regulation. Integrating just 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with water before bedtime serves as an effective strategy to manage blood sugar levels. This practice not only enhances sleep quality but also proves beneficial in improving the blood sugar profile, particularly for individuals who are diabetic, pre-diabetic, or struggling with obesity. Such a regimen, supported by scientific studies, suggests that the acetic acid in apple cider vinegar plays a crucial role in metabolic processes that influence glycemia. This insight is particularly valuable for those aiming to maintain optimal metabolic health through natural, dietary means. The second benefit of apple cider vinegar consumption relates to its role in preventing acid reflux. Acid reflux, characterized by a burning sensation in the chest or throat post-eating, occurs when stomach acid travels upwards into the esophagus, leading to irritation and discomfort. This condition often arises when the stomach becomes overly alkaline, resulting in the lower esophageal sphincter, LES, staying open, thereby allowing stomach acid to reflux and cause esophageal irritation. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar is found to assist in closing the LES, thus preventing nocturnal acid reflux. Furthermore, the ingestion of apple cider vinegar aids in stimulating the release of digestive enzymes and bile. This process is crucial for lubricating the digestive system and facilitating the elimination of undigested food waste. As a health intervention, taking 2 to 4 apple cider vinegar capsules before each meal or consuming the liquid form diluted in water over a period of 1 to 2 weeks can be effective. Such a regimen often leads to noticeable improvements in symptoms associated with acid reflux. It is important to note that while apple cider vinegar can offer these benefits, its use should be balanced and tailored to individual tolerances and health conditions. The third benefit of apple cider vinegar is its natural capacity to boost energy levels. When consumed, the body absorbs the acetic acid present in apple cider vinegar and converts it into ketones, specifically acetone and butyrate. These ketones serve as an energy source for the mitochondria, the energy-producing structures within cells, and are particularly beneficial for brain cells. This conversion results in a substantial and natural energy boost. Moreover, ketones derived from apple cider vinegar are more efficiently utilized by cells compared to glucose, the simple sugar, and they are associated with lesser production of free radicals. Hence, instead of relying on caffeine-rich beverages like coffee or tea for an energy surge, trying apple cider vinegar could be a healthier alternative. You may soon notice an increase in your energy levels. Historically, apple cider vinegar has been used routinely by honey farmers in Vermont to sustain high energy levels during long working hours, even into their later years, turning our attention to the fourth benefit, which is the enhancement of hair growth. A common factor contributing to hair loss with aging is hormonal imbalances coupled with digestive issues. Apple cider vinegar plays a significant role in this context by aiding in blood sugar regulation and enhancing the stomach's ability to digest vital minerals like zinc, copper, and iodine. This dual action not only fosters healthier hair growth but also diminishes hair loss. Furthermore, when diluted with water, apple cider vinegar can be used as a hair rinse. Its acidic nature helps in eliminating dandruff causing microbes and restores the natural pH balance of the scalp. This practice not only combats dandruff but also imparts a natural shine to the hair. The use of apple cider vinegar in hair care, supported by anecdotal evidence, suggests its potential as a natural and effective solution for maintaining scalp health and promoting hair growth. The 5 benefits of apple cider vinegar is its ability to combat pathogens. As previously noted, historical use of apple cider vinegar, including by ancient Egyptian civilizations, was prevalent for food preservation. This is primarily due to its bactericidal properties, inhibiting bacterial growth and thus preventing food spoilage. Interestingly, apple cider vinegar also plays a role in safeguarding the body against pathogenic microbes. With a pH ranging between 2 and 3, its high acidity is beneficial for digestion and effective in destroying foodborne pathogens. Furthermore, this acidic environment also stimulates the activity of white blood cells in the body. The acceleration of white blood cell function enhances the immune system's capability to attack and neutralize viruses, bacteria, parasites, and fungi, preventing them from causing harm. Therefore, in situations where one's health is compromised, incorporating apple cider vinegar into the diet, ideally twice daily, can be an effective natural strategy to expedite the body's fight against infections. The sixth advantage of apple cider vinegar is its role in muscle building, an aspect increasingly important as individuals age, particularly post the age of 50. With advancing age, stomach acid production tends to diminish, leading to challenges in protein digestion. Amino acids, the fundamental components of proteins, are essential for maintaining bodily strength and preventing rapid physical degeneration. Consuming apple cider vinegar before bedtime, or even prior to a meal, can enhance the digestive system's ability to absorb and assimilate amino acids from food. This process is crucial for maintaining the integrity and functionality of muscles, teeth, bones, skin, hormones, and other protein-based structures in the body. Additionally, apple cider vinegar can be beneficial when consumed before exercise. Its potential to stimulate human growth hormone release can aid in achieving more effective and quicker muscle gains. The seventh benefit of apple cider vinegar pertains to its ability to reduce pain and inflammation throughout the body. For those experiencing regular inflammation, aches, pains, or conditions like arthritis, a combination of 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and a quarter teaspoon of organic turmeric powder mixed in a glass of water can be a beneficial nighttime drink. This concoction serves as a potent natural remedy for pain relief, a practice that has been utilized for centuries with considerable effectiveness. Apple cider vinegar enhances the body's absorption of curcumin from turmeric, a compound extensively researched and proven to reduce inflammation. Additionally, this mixture aids in cleansing the liver of fatty deposits, thereby boosting levels of glutathione, known as the master antioxidant. Furthermore, it effectively assists in the reduction of unwanted visceral fat surrounding the organs, which can be a contributing factor to inflammation. This holistic approach, combining apple cider vinegar and turmeric, offers a natural solution to managing pain and inflammation, reinforcing the importance of dietary choices in health and well-being. Benefit number 8 of apple cider vinegar is its contribution to improving skin quality. If you're experiencing dull, unhealthy, or lackluster skin, incorporating this beverage into your routine could be beneficial. Firstly, it's advisable to increase your intake of foods rich in retinol, the active form of vitamin A. This nutrient is abundantly found in pasture-raised eggs, grass-fed beef liver, and oily fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Consuming just 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar daily can enhance your body's ability to absorb retinol from these foods, thereby improving your skin's quality. In addition, apple cider vinegar is also a good source of pectin, a polysaccharide that plays a key role in enhancing the health of the skin's natural barrier. The integration of apple cider vinegar into your diet, coupled with retinol-rich foods, offers a synergistic approach to nurturing skin health from the inside out. When it comes to utilizing apple cider vinegar, I advise mixing 2 tablespoons of organic, unpasteurized, and undiluted apple cider vinegar in 16 ounces of water. Drink this with a straw before bed for optimal benefits. This mixture can also be consumed before a meal to facilitate better digestion. Adding a quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder is an optional step for those looking to alleviate pain and inflammation. It's important to scrutinize the ingredients list of the apple cider vinegar you choose, ensuring it hasn't been watered down, as this would diminish its effectiveness. Additionally, marinating meats with apple cider vinegar, chili, salt, pepper, rosemary, thyme, and other preferred spices not only infuses the diet with its benefits but also tenderizes the meat. Lastly, for those suffering from indigestion or heartburn, consuming this mixture before meals can aid in breaking down food more effectively. If apple cider vinegar isn't to your liking, you might consider trying a ginger and lemon water remedy, which offers similar health benefits. To learn more about this topic, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I want to express my gratitude once again for your viewership and support in watching this video today. I send my best wishes for you to always be safe, prosperous, and happy. Hi everyone. Ask any nutrition expert about the healthiest foods to eat and they'll surely mention seafood, especially fatty fish like salmon. What is it about seafood that makes it such a popular choice among fitness nuts? In today's video, we're going to talk about 13 impressive health benefits of salmon, and why you should include it in your regular diet. Is it because salmon is high in vitamin B? What makes it good for your eyesight? What impact does salmon have over your blood cholesterol levels? We'll be talking about all of these and more. 1. High in B vitamins. Salmon is a great source of B vitamins. A serving of 100 grams will give you more than 100% of your daily requirement of B12. It also gives you more than half of the vitamin B6 you need on a daily basis. It's rich in other nutrients such as niacin, riboflavin, folic acid, and thiamine. These vitamins help convert the food you eat into energy your body can use. They also help in repairing your DNA and bringing down the chances of chronic inflammation, which in turn can reduce the risk of disease. Have you ever checked your vitamin B12 levels? Do you make sure you eat foods rich in this important vitamin? Share your thoughts with the community in the comments below. 2. Contains astaxanthin. Astaxanthin provides a lot of benefits. It's one of the reasons why salmon has its red color. This particular compound can bring down the amount of LDL or bad cholesterol, and raise the amount of HDL or good cholesterol. There are many other benefits of astaxanthin. It brings down inflammation and reduces oxidative stress. It also protects your arteries from plaque buildup, which means you have a lesser chance of suffering a heart disease. Astaxanthin also reduces the chances of skin damage, which would make you look a lot younger. With every 100 grams of salmon, you get as much as 4 milligrams of astaxanthin. Looking for answers on all the latest health and wellness news? Hit that subscribe button, and join our millions of followers including heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. 3. Consuming salmon on a regular basis can help bring down the risk of inflammation. In one study among more than 100 participants, it was seen that eating fish can reduce the levels of white blood cells in the body. The level of white blood cells is generally seen as a measure of chronic inflammation. Further research has shown that fish oil supplements can have a major impact on several markers related to inflammation. 4. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Fish, especially salmon, is a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA. These fatty acids are not created by your body, so you need to get them from your diet. About 100 grams of farmed salmon can give you about 2-3 grams of fatty acid, while the same amount of wild salmon can give you 2. It's recommended you get anywhere between 200 and 250 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA a day. Eating 2 servings a day will give you the fatty acids you need. EPA and DHA are important to your body as they reduce your chances of cancer and lower your blood pressure. Research has shown using EPA and DHA supplements improves the function of your arteries. This was especially beneficial to people who smoke a lot, are overweight, and have high cholesterol levels. 5. Loaded with selenium. Your body needs selenium in trace levels, but even those small amounts need to be in your diet. Salmon is a great way to get the selenium you need. For every 100 grams of salmon, you'll get 75 to 85% of the selenium your body needs on a daily basis. Selenium can help increase your bone health and reduce the chances of cancer. Research has shown eating salmon and other selenium-rich foods can increase the selenium levels in your blood. This nutrient plays a very important role in thyroid hormone metabolism, reproduction, DNA, and more. 6. May protect brain health. Salmon can even help improve your brain health. In fact, fatty fish and fish oil are shown to reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. Also, having fatty fish while you're pregnant can help protect the fetal brain. In one study of more than 500 older adults, it was seen that eating 1 serving of fish every week can reduce the rate of cognitive decline. Fatty fish can also bring down your chances of dementia and age-related memory loss. 7. May reduce the risk of heart disease. Eating salmon can help reduce your chances of heart disease. This is because salmon can increase 3 fatty acids in your blood. In most cases, people have a lot more omega-6 fatty acids in their blood compared to omega-3. Research shows that when the balance between the two is unequal, there's a higher chance of heart disease. In one study, it was seen that 2 servings of farmed salmon a week increased the levels of omega-3 fatty acids in the blood up to 9% after 4 weeks, while at the same time decreasing the levels of omega-3 fatty acids. 8. Great source of protein. Salmon is one of the best sources of protein you can get in your diet. Protein is a very necessary nutrient for your body, as it can heal your injuries and maintain your muscle mass as you get older. It also protects the health of your bones. One 100-gram serving of salmon can give you up to 25 grams of protein. Research has shown that to maintain your health, you need to get 20 to 30 grams of protein from your diet. 9. Good source of potassium. Salmon is also a great source of potassium. For every 100 grams of wild salmon, you can get as much as 13% of the potassium you need on a daily basis. For the same amount of farmed salmon, you get 8% of this nutrient. Wild salmon gives you more potassium than a medium-sized banana. Potassium is necessary for your body, as it can help bring down your blood pressure levels and reduce your chances of stroke. One review showed that potassium helped people suffering with high blood pressure. 10. May benefit weight management. When you have salmon as part of your diet, it can help you lose weight. Because of the protein present in salmon, it will help regulate the hormones that control your appetite and keep you full for a longer period of time. Also, when you eat protein-rich foods, it can increase your metabolism rate. Research has shown that eating salmon and other fatty fish can decrease belly fat among people who are overweight. 11. Helps you sleep. Salmon gives you an important amino acid called tryptophan. You have to get this essential amino acid from your diet as it doesn't produce it. Tryptophan is very important because it helps your body make melatonin and serotonin. Wondering what these are? Well, melatonin is very crucial for sleep regulation. It's a hormone responsible for the sleep-wake cycle of your body. If there's no melatonin, you won't be able to sleep. people with sleep irregularities can try and eat melatonin-boosting foods like salmon for a good night's sleep. Serotonin, on the other hand, is a mood-regulating hormone. When your body lacks this hormone, you deal with mental health issues like depression. 12. Good for your eyes. If you're not getting enough vitamin A from your diet, you should definitely consider adding salmon. Salmon is loaded with vitamin A, which is not only super good for your immune system, but also boosts your eye health. Vitamin A plays a crucial role in vision by maintaining a clear cornea, which is the outside covering of your eye. This vitamin is also a component of an important protein in your eyes that allows you to see in low light conditions. Vitamin A deficiency, if left unchecked, can lead to a serious condition that begins with night blindness. If your vitamin A deficiency continues, your tear ducts and eyes can dry out. Eventually, your cornea softens, resulting in irreversible blindness. So, eat more salmon if you want healthy eyesight. 13. Delicious and versatile, salmon has a unique flavor. Compared with other fatty fish, such as sardines or mackerel, it doesn't have the typical fishy flavor you would associate with seafood. Along with the flavor, it can be cooked in a wide variety of ways, including steamed, smoked, and grilled. Canned salmon can also provide the same health benefits as fresh salmon. Not only is canned salmon cheap, it also lasts longer, while having a similar nutritional profile as wild salmon. Canned salmon can be substituted for tuna when you're making a tuna salad with healthy mayo. One of the best and healthiest ways to eat salmon is to steam or grill it. Salmon salad is not only highly nutritious, but also very tasty. Interested in knowing more about nutritious foods and their health benefits? Sure, salmon is good, but what about others? Do you eat salmon regularly? Are you planning on eating more after watching this video? Let us know in the comments below. Hey there, viewers. Grapefruit is infamous for its sour taste. Love it or hate it, it's one of the healthiest fruits you can have. In today's video, we'll be discussing some of the amazing benefits grapefruit offers. Can it help you lose weight? What about insulin sensitivity? Does it help you look younger? We're talking about all that and more. Let's begin. 1. Makes your skin glow. Fresh grapefruit or 100% grapefruit juice can hydrate your skin, making it look healthy and glowing. The fruit is also a rich source of plant compounds, vitamins, and minerals. These all work to help your skin in some way. The mix of water, vitamin C, and carotenoids in grapefruit will help you maintain a youthful glow. Vitamin C supports the production of collagen, a protein that helps maintain elasticity and works against premature aging. It also protects your skin against sunburn. The high water content of grapefruit provides proper hydration to your skin, which helps prevent wrinkles. Things like beta-carotenoids are an important source of antioxidants that help kill off free radicals that damage your skin. They protect you from sagging in sunlight. What's your favorite routine for healthy skin? How long have you been doing it? Sound off in the comments section and start a conversation with our community. 2. Boosts your immunity. Did you know that eating grapefruit daily can help your immune system? The high vitamin C has antioxidant properties that can protect your cells from harmful viruses and bacteria. A study states that vitamin C can help people recover from the common cold. The vitamin A in grapefruit is also important for your immune system. It protects you from inflammation and reduces your chances of infection or disease. Several other minerals and vitamins in grapefruit will also contribute to better immunity. Grapefruit is a goldmine for things like iron, zinc, copper, and B vitamins. These work together to improve the functioning of the immune system. They also give your skin strength, acting as a protective barrier against potential infections. 3. Helps your wounds heal. Another perk of eating grapefruit every day is that your wounds heal up quicker than usual. The presence of vitamin C in grapefruit speeds up the recovery process. This is great if you've recently had surgery. You see, vitamin C forms healthy scar tissue and new blood vessels. This helps your wounds close quicker. A lot of studies back up the power of vitamin C against wounds. Vitamin A is also known to repair wounds. Have I caught your interest? Well then, hit that subscribe button and watch more videos. Join our millions of followers for more amazing content. 4. Maintains blood pressure. Eating grapefruit on a regular basis is linked with reduced blood pressure. I'm not kidding. Just braving the sour taste can help prevent heart disease. Approximately 30% of adults in the United States are affected by hypertension. Studies prove that citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits have antihypertensive properties. Fresh juice from grapefruit is also a good source of fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants. Grapefruit is shown to decrease your blood pressure and give your heart a break. It no longer has to work as hard to pump blood. The polyphenolic extract from grapefruit peels can also be used to manage hypertension. 5. Lowers cholesterol. Lowering cholesterol is as simple as changing your diet around. Grapefruit is particularly good for this. The nutrients in grapefruit help your heart function. A study shows that people who eat grapefruit 3 times a day for 6 weeks saw a decrease in their blood pressure and bad cholesterol levels. The red grapefruit is known to reduce total cholesterol by 15% and bad cholesterol by 20%. On the other hand, blonde grapefruit is known to decrease total cholesterol levels by 8% and bad cholesterol by 11%. You can say that 1 grapefruit a day keeps the cholesterol at bay. You just need to be careful about eating grapefruit while taking cholesterol medication. It can be dangerous. 6. Slows down your appetite. Grapefruit contains a decent amount of fiber. This makes you feel full and helps control your appetite. Research proves that a diet rich in fibrous fruits satisfies your stomach. Fiber slows down your digestion times, allowing you to process your food properly. Consuming fiber-rich grapefruit will also keep your appetite under control. This means you're eating fewer calories throughout the day. Grapefruit and grapefruit juice are considered natural appetite suppressants if you're constantly looking for a snack. Adding grapefruit to your diet is helpful. Studies show that having half a grapefruit or half a cup of 100% juice can help obese people lose weight. The results show not only a decrease in appetite, but good cholesterol levels as well. So keep that in mind the next time you think grapefruit is too gross. 7. Keeps you hydrated. With more than 90 grams of water in every 100 grams, grapefruit is one of the healthiest fruits you can add to your daily diet. This citrus fruit is very hydrating, keeping you feeling refreshed throughout the day. You'll be surprised to know that water makes up most of this fruit's weight. Eating fruits rich in water can help you stay hydrated and enjoy multiple benefits. About 20% of your daily fluid intake actually comes from food and not water. So, adding grapefruit to your diet gets you one step closer to being fully hydrated. 8. Better bowel movements. Having trouble going to the bathroom? Well, grapefruit can lend a hand. If you're feeling constipation all the time, adding grapefruit to your everyday diet will provide some relief. Citrus fruits like grapefruit are rich in fiber and contain several compounds that can reduce constipation and improve your bowel movements. Grapefruits usually contain a little over 2 grams of fiber in every 154-gram serving. Citrus fruits have elements like pectin and naringenin, which can provide you with some relief. Pectin helps your colon work faster and reduce constipation. In the case of naringenin, it allows you to produce more fluid, acting as a sort of laxative. To increase the amount of fiber and vitamin C in your body, you should definitely have some grapefruit every morning. They work well with any breakfast you choose. 9. Helps manage diabetes. Eating grapefruit every day can prevent insulin resistance, which eventually will lead to diabetes. For those of you who don't know, insulin resistance is what occurs when your body's cells stop responding to insulin. What exactly is insulin? Well, insulin is the hormone that regulates multiple processes in your body. Eating grapefruit may help control insulin levels, which reduces your chances of getting type 2 diabetes. A study proved that eating just half a grapefruit before your meal can reduce insulin levels and resistance compared to people who don't eat grapefruit at all. Adding grapefruit to your diet requires little to no preparation. As we know, supporting a busy and on-the-go lifestyle is pretty common nowadays. Having a little grapefruit each day can really improve your health, especially if you're replacing sugary snacks. You can also blend it into a smoothie, or with other vegetables and fruits. Do it up, your body will thank you. If you are a grapefruit person, you should definitely have more of it. But there are so many other fruits you need to learn about. Each one improves your health in its own special way. Do you have an interesting and delicious way to add grapefruit to your diet? Let us know in the comments below. Hello everyone. We're coming up on 1 full year of quarantine. Answer this one question. In the last year, how much money do you think you've spent on fast food? Given that almost everyone has been locked down in their homes, fast food has been my go-to. Millennials spend 45% of their food budget on eating out. Do you understand what it does to your body when you're eating nothing but snacks? Let's talk about that in today's video. Does it affect your respiratory system? What does all this sugar do? How likely are you to become depressed? Wait, can fast food really affect your skeleton? We're talking all that and more. 1. Obesity. Yes, eating nothing but burgers and fries can sure make you pack on the pounds. In the United States alone, 2 in 3 adults are considered overweight or obese. As for children, more than 1/3 of American kids are also overweight. If all you're doing is sitting around munching on value menu items, you're going to see a huge difference the next time you step on the scale. Here's a general rule. The average man is recommended 500 calories a day, while the average woman is recommended 2,000 calories a day. A diet that relies on nothing but fast food will take you above and beyond your daily suggested calories. Just a Big Mac burger from McDonald's packs 550 calories. If you eat a combo with fries and a drink, you're getting well over 1,000. Treating yourself once in a while is fine. But when you're eating like this every day, you're gonna find yourself out of shape. The real scary thing is that not only do some of us eat like this every day, some do it multiple times. How many fast food meals have you eaten in a single day? Have you ever eaten it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Sound off in the comments section, and start a conversation with our community. 2. Bad bones. Did you know that obese people have a greater chance of breaking their bones? This is due to a lack of exercise. Staying in shape and building muscle allows for your bones to become stronger. Obesity causes problems with bone density and muscle mass. If your diet isn't healthy, your bones will become weak. This is because you're not getting the right nutrients. What's your workout routine look like these days? If you're like me, it's been non-existent. If you've been downing nothing but Taco Bell and KFC double downs, your bones are going to break down. That's why it's good to put together some exercises to do from home. 3. Bad teeth. On top of exercise, you should also be cleaning your teeth. Not just brushing, but flossing too. When you're eating nothing but sugar, the acidity in your mouth will increase. These acids will begin to eat away at your tooth enamel. The tooth enamel is a thin, protective layer over your teeth. If you want an idea of just how strong excessive sugar is, the tooth enamel is the hardest tissue in the human body. Over time, carbs and sugar will burn through, causing your enamel to disappear. This allows bacteria to spread and cause cavities. 4. Pimples. Yes, your high school nightmare can become a reality in adulthood. A diet that's high in fast food can lead to some serious acne. It's especially true for high-carb foods like pizza and hamburgers. Just for interest's sake, carbs should only make up between 45 to 65% of your daily calories. An endless parade of Pizza Hut and Burger King will lead to a spike in your blood sugar levels. This will trigger acne. For the longest time, people believed it was all the grease from these foods that led to breakouts. In reality, it's actually all the sugar, white flour, and empty carbs. It does nothing for your skin, but gives you gross pimples. If your quarantine routine has included large amounts of high-carb foods, it's time to switch to some fruits and veggies. I'm talking about things like blueberries, tomatoes, beans, and spinach. It may seem like a radical change from what you're used to eating, but it definitely puts your skin on the right track. Not to mention your whole body. That reminds me, before we continue, do you want to look younger? Let's take a look at 6 anti-aging salads that will give you better skin. Now back to our list of what nothing but fast food does to your body during quarantine. 5. Poor fertility. One of the issues so many couples have faced during quarantine is whether or not to get pregnant. There are just so many realities to consider right now, and in the foreseeable future. If you're looking to have a baby within the next little while, you might want to expand your palate beyond just Popeyes and Wendy's. In fact, you may need to. Did you know that eating nothing but fast food can affect your fertility rate? Processed food contains chemicals that mess around with the hormones in your body. This can affect your ability to reproduce. So again, you might want to add some healthier foods to your quarantine grocery list. 6. Poor breathing. Did you know that packing on the pounds can seriously screw your lungs up? A daily meal of French fries and hamburgers will fill you with too many calories, eventually resulting in obesity. Obesity results in breathing issues like asthma and shortness of breath. You see, the fat that you've gained will put pressure on your lungs and heart. This is why obese people often have trouble engaging in physical activity. These effects set in pretty quickly. The more weight you gain, the more you'll notice having issues with climbing stairs and running. Even walking becomes a hassle. The fast food lifestyle can be especially harmful for kids. Have you been quarantining your children? If so, you might want to make sure they're eating their veggies. Studies have shown that young children who eat fast food more than 3 times a week are more likely to develop asthma. 7. Depression. A diet that's heavy on the burgers will have terrible effects on your mental health. I mean, think about it. You eat nothing but greasy, fatty foods. You're gonna feel like garbage. Add on the fact that you've been confined indoors, and you're gonna get a little loopy. People who eat fast food on the regular are 51% more likely to develop depression than people who don't. While scarfing down a Baconator may satisfy you in the moment, over time depression will set in. The refined carbs in your favorite burger combo will cause your blood sugar to fluctuate. Low blood sugar will lead to depressive symptoms including anxiety as well as panic attacks. If this isn't a reason to switch your lockdown diet up, I don't know what is. 8. Sodium overload. Do you realize just how much salt exists in fast food? This is an essential ingredient that helps make your favorite snacks taste the way they do. You are suggested no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. But do you want to know just how much sodium the average American consumes? 3,400 milligrams. This is probably the reason you feel so bloated after a cheeseburger. If this has been your diet all throughout quarantine, you're gonna experience water retention, which leads to parts of your body feeling swollen and gross afterwards. High sodium is also bad for people with heart disease. Actually, this deserves to be a completely separate point. Heart disease. This is pretty much the giant whale of health problems daily fast food can cause. So you want to sit indoors and eat pizza, do you? Well, heart disease is closer than you might think. Let's just throw out some quick stats for you. Heart disease is the leading cause of death around the world. It takes almost 18 million lives every single year. In the United States, someone dies from heart disease every 36 seconds. Almost 655,000 Americans die every year from it. About 1 in 4 annual deaths are from heart disease. I mean, that's pretty terrifying. A diet with an overload of sodium will lead to heart issues. If you're eating nothing but greasy snacks all day, every day, you're essentially beating your heart to a pulp. For people who already suffer from high blood pressure, this is especially dangerous. It only puts them at a higher risk of heart attack or stroke. This is why it's good to add some healthier foods to your quarantine diet. You need to start eating foods that are lower in not only sodium, but carbs and unhealthy fats. Your diet is important in general, but when you're locked down in your home, it's especially crucial. Have I sparked your interest? Let's keep the conversation going with a couple videos about healthy eating, shall we? Have you been eating a lot of fast food over the past year? Let us know in the comments below. Now, of course, we all are going to get old eventually, but it's not necessary to age before our time. And of course, most people don't like their wrinkles, so they treat the wrinkles. And they treat it with creams and serums and Botox. All these different things. Rather than treat it from the inside out. What people need to realize is the aging appearance on the outside of the body is a sign of aging. It's actually happening on the inside as well. And when we're talking about wrinkles, we're talking about collagen and connective tissue. The fascia that surrounds all of our muscles and all of our body will become stiffened and cause us to be in this certain posture, which is usually slumped over. And many times by the age of 40, we've lost 25% of our collagen and our connective tissue. So today we're going to talk about how to prevent this problem as well as reverse it if you have it. And of course I'm talking about premature aging. I'm not talking about completely stopping the aging process. That is going to be impossible. There's a certain enzyme in the body and this enzyme actually breaks down collagen. So what are the things that trigger this enzyme to go higher? Certain antibiotics. You also have ultraviolet radiation. you're out in the sun excessively burning yourself too much. Now that can also trigger this. However, I still recommend that you get a lot of sun. And I'm going to talk about that at the very end of this certain section, but let me just make this understandable. The more sugar that's in your body, the more it's going to lock up protein and it clogs everything up. And if you have a lot of that going on because you eat a lot of refined sugars, then you're going to look really old. Just as a side note, I want to explain something about sugar. Everyone's afraid of sugar and they're trying to avoid sugar, and they'll start reading labels and say, wow, this doesn't have very much sugar, but it has a lot of carbohydrate. What is that carbohydrate? It's starch. Starch is a bunch of sugar molecules connected together. So starch is sugar. And when we talk about starch, we're not even talking about like the starch in vegetables like a salad or even a potato. We're talking about severely ultra-processed starch that is called either maltodextrin, modified food starch, way worse than actual sugar. Even though there might be no sugar in something, you have to understand the label. There could be other starches, which is just basically hidden sugar. But there is something, it's vitamin D. Vitamin D helps protect you against the loss of collagen. This is why I recommend everyone should be taking at least 10,000. I use vitamin D3 for many different reasons. One being the protection against premature aging. And also there are certain cells in your body that make collagen. The most potent stimulus of collagen is exercise, adding motion in your body versus being sedentary. All you have to do is start using the body and it'll start to make more collagen. Now, as we get older, we're more susceptible to having injury on our joints. So there's a couple of things that I always recommend as we get older to focus more on the plank exercise, where you're holding a push-up position. That's not easy. You're holding tension, but you're not moving your joints and you're strengthening your collagen just from that. There's also another type of exercise called eccentric exercises, where you're lengthening the muscle. You're not contracting the muscle. So let's say you start off with a push-up. With a push-up position, and then you just slowly let yourself down. Okay, but it creates a super amount of tension and stimulus of collagen. Also, if you're on a pull-up bar and you pull yourself up and then you slowly let yourself down, you're lengthening the muscles. One of the things that will really strengthen pretty much all of the collagen in your body is to do sprinting, but you do it on a very gradual level to the point where you are basically causing your body to adapt to that motion, but also all the vessels around the heart, the valves, the tissues, because it's not just about looking younger. It's about being healthier all over. Then we get nutrients. There are certain nutrients that we need to make collagen at the top of the list. It's vitamin C. So our bodies need vitamin C to help form collagen. And there's two things that block vitamin C. One is sugar and the other is smoking. And by the way, as a side note, the best food that has the highest amount of vitamin C is raw sauerkraut. So a couple of that a day, you'll get 10 times your RDAs for vitamin C. The next most important, cofactor or helper for collagen is vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 is known for keeping your cartilage, your ligaments, your tendons, the fascia, and your skin nice and youthful. And where do we get vitamin K2? You can get it from eating liver, egg yolks, and you might be able to get it from some butter as well. The next cofactor I'm going to talk about is magnesium. Magnesium allows your body to make collagen. Magnesium is involved in 300 different enzymes in the body. It also allows vitamin D to work, which actually prevents the breakdown of collagen. Where did we get magnesium? dark chocolate, almonds, and spinach and things like that. The next cofactor, and this is really important, is zinc. Zinc keeps your skin very youthful. Zinc also speeds up wound healing. And where do we get zinc from? Oysters have the most zinc. You can also get it from red meat and also liver. And then the last cofactor. I'm going to talk about copper. Copper you can also get in oysters, red meat, shellfish, liver, and dark chocolate. I also want to touch on something that can really make you older, is ideal protein. It's a very, very crappy protein. It's probably the combination of that protein and very low fat and all the other artificial stuff that just makes someone look older, and they would have problems with the gallbladder and the liver. Your quality of protein is important too. Instead of doing this plant-based isolate type protein or even any other, plant-based proteins, I would just recommend mostly grass-fed beef, but realize when you consume a lot of your protein just from chicken, lean turkey meat, even pork, you're getting a lot more omega-6 fatty acids. You're not getting as much omega-3 fatty acids, but when you have grass-fed grass finish, you're getting a much better ratio. Another thing that's really important is autophagy. It means self-eat. And you're eating damaged proteins and then turn those into new proteins. It's kind of an anti-aging effect. And to achieve that, one thing you can do is to intermittent fasting. So you're not snacking all the time. You're doing maybe 2 meals a day, maybe 1 meal a day, and your body is healing. So that's another thing that's really important. And then there's sleep. If you yourself or you know, people who haven't slept for a period of time, they age quickly because of the stress and the cortisol that occurs too. So we need a lot of sleep, and exercise can help reduce stress, but there's something else too. I want to put you on your radar. If you've never heard about this, you should check it out. One of the most powerful anti-stress hormones is called oxytocin. And there's a way to basically make your own cultivated dairy product with a very specific microbe to grow that. In a milk culture, you consume a half a cup of this every single day. And the cool effect that it has in your body is that that micro releases something that travels up through a nerve called the vagus nerve, right up into the brain. And it goes right into the hypothalamus. And there's receptors waiting there to be triggered. And so that particular micro, in sufficient amounts, it releases a lot of oxytocin, which greatly helps your sleep and greatly lowers your stress to the point where you can actually rejuvenate your skin and your muscles. So in this video, I've given you more than enough to start reversing some of the aging process and definitely to prevent the premature aging or wrinkling of your skin. Today, let's talk about the #1 best probiotic for autoimmune conditions. So the question is, what is an autoimmune condition? It's a condition where your own immune system is attacking its own tissues. It's really happening with the immune system, as we have two parts of the immune system that are out of balance. We have either a very low amount of this thing called regulatory T cells, and then at the same time, we have high amounts of these other two immune cells. All you really need to know to make this really simple is that these Treg cells prevent autoimmune diseases. So it's all about calming down the inflammation. After your immune system has done its job, the Treg cells turn it off. So the Treg cells are all about appropriate responses. But the problem is on the flip side, it can sometimes get out of control and attack the wrong thing. The best way to understand this is to look at a thermostat. Autoimmune diseases are running too hot. There's too much inflammation. The question is, how do we take an autoimmune disease that can bring it to an optimal level? It just so happens that there is a natural way to do this. but I think it's important to understand the root problem of all autoimmune diseases. One thing you really need to know is that when there's inflammation in the gut, sometimes you don't initially feel it, but inflammation blocks the function of vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 cannot work. In the presence of inflammation, vitamin D influences over 500 genes. It's involved in every part of the immune system. So if the Treg cells do not get enough vitamin D, then they can't work. They can't grow. They can't function. They're going to be dysfunctional. And many people, including a lot of doctors, don't realize that we have such a massive problem with low vitamin D. There is a condition called vitamin D resistance, and vitamin D resistance is at the cell level right at the receptors for vitamin D3. You see, you can actually test someone's vitamin D in the blood and it can be perfectly normal. But if they have vitamin D resistance, despite having a normal blood level, they're going to be extremely deficient. And many people don't realize that the great majority of the population is vitamin D deficient resistant in your blood. What they're testing when they're testing for vitamin D is the inactive version. They're not testing for what's happening at the cell level, but the vitamin D you need for the immune system is more like 8,000 to 10,000 just to maintain it. And not only that, you need it on a daily basis. Rarely is anyone getting that amount unless they're out getting a lot of sun. We're taking a supplement. So if you compound an inflammatory gut problem with low vitamin D, it's a perfect storm for developing an autoimmune disease. And on top of that, you have doctors, or you might have things in the news or online that say that vitamin D, you got to be careful, you don't want to become toxic. Just so you know, it's extremely rare and you would have to take hundreds of thousands of international units every single day for months before you develop any toxicity. So when we're talking about 10,000 IUs, we're not even in the ballpark for even talking about toxicity. And the reason I'm even bringing that up is to penetrate through that vitamin D resistance that so many people have to create a therapeutic effect. You're going to have to use levels that are much higher than 10,000 IUs. You're probably going to have to go up 20, 30, 40, 50, 000 international units every single day to penetrate that resistance to create an effect on the Treg cells. So that's number one. Number two, missing microbes. You have thousands of different species of microbes in your gut, and they do a lot more than you might think. And there's two specific microbes that are involved in helping you prevent autoimmune diseases, in that they greatly affect the Treg cells as well as suppressing these other inflammatory immune cells over here. And the first one is called B. infantis, or it might be pronounced infantis, I'm not sure, that helps develop our nervous system. This microbe is highly sensitive to antibiotics, to steroids, to drugs, to junk foods, to a lot of things in the environment. And so what I'm saying is about 70% of the population is just missing this microbe right here. And this microbe is very important in helping you support this Treg cell. L. reuteri is another really key microbe, and unfortunately it too is very sensitive to broad-spectrum antibiotics. 97% of the population is missing this microbe too. The other thing that's really cool about this reuteri is it helps to increase this hormone called oxytocin, which is probably one of the most potent anti-stress hormones ever. Now, why is that important? We can keep our immune system healthy. You have to realize when we're going through stress, we have high levels of cortisol. Cortisol suppresses the immune system. Normally it should have like 35 billion white blood cells. These are the soldiers that do all the work. And when you're exposed to cortisol, this suppresses the entire immune system. Just think about what is the treatment for autoimmune disease. Prednisone. What is prednisone? It's a steroid. It's a synthetic version of cortisol. It shuts down the entire immune system. We also shut down the healing part of the immune system. This is why people that have had too many steroid shots basically destroy their joints. It acts as an antibiotic. So vitamin D is not an immunosuppressant that shuts the whole thing down. Only the parts that are overactive. So this microbe helps to kind of cool things down, but this has a bigger effect over the entire immune system. And I don't recommend just taking these pills. I recommend cultivating these with a dairy product to increase these, and that's going to help recede the small intestine, start healing the small intestine, and then start to build up the T-reg cells. So number 1, vitamin D is essential. Number 2, you re-establish the microbes that are usually missing. And number 3, selenium. Now, what does selenium do? Well, that's a trace mineral. You only need it in small amounts. I would recommend like 200 micrograms, not milligrams, but selenium has a very unique function for the immune system. If you're low in selenium, you're going to have higher amounts of these two minerals. Inflammatory cells. And remember, in autoimmune, they're already too high. So we have to lower this. So selenium is going to help lower these two cells right here. Also, selenium is going to help lower the antibodies. And I'm talking about the autoantibodies, which are involved in this self-attack. Your own immune system is attacking itself. Selenium can help turn that down. You can also take it as a supplement. And the last point I'm going to bring up about this is prolonged fasting. When you do prolonged fasting, you can greatly increase the Treg cells. And there's a lot of people that are getting rid of inflammation by doing periodic prolonged fasting. I'm talking about like 3 days at a time. You're not eating anything. You're drinking water, but you're not eating anything. You can greatly improve your immune system to the point where you can create new stem cells to build up your immune system. So these 3 things right here are the most important things to help shift this very hot immune system problem, bring it back to an optimum temperature so you can put this autoimmune disease back in remission. Now, since I spent a little more time on this vitamin D, if you have not seen this video on vitamin D, it's probably a good idea to check it out. And I put that up right here. Drink olive oil on an empty stomach, and after 7 days, this will happen to your body. Welcome, dear friends. In this video we will talk about the benefits of drinking olive oil in the morning or before sleeping. Drinking a tablespoon of olive oil in the morning or before sleep can prevent many symptoms of various diseases that may occur to your body. It can improve taste by adding lemon juice to it. Here's the most important benefit we get when drinking olive oil. 1. Olive oil protects against heart disease. It reduces inflammation, protects cholesterol from oxidation, improves the lining of the blood vessels, and helps to prevent excessive blood clots. Interestingly, it has also been shown to lower blood pressure, which is one of the strongest risk factors for heart disease and premature death. 2. Olive oil is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats. About 14% of the oil is saturated fat, whereas 11% is polyunsaturated, such as omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. But the predominant fatty acid in olive oil is a monounsaturated fat called oleic acid, making up 73% of the total oil content. Studies suggest that oleic acid reduces inflammation and may even have beneficial effects on genes linked to cancer. 3. Olive oil contains large amounts of antioxidants. Apart from its beneficial fatty acids, it contains modest amounts of vitamins E and K. but olive oil is also loaded with powerful antioxidants. These antioxidants are biologically active and may reduce your risk of chronic diseases. They also fight inflammation and help protect your blood cholesterol from oxidation, two benefits that may lower your risk of heart disease. 4. Olive oil has strong anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is thought to be a leading driver of diseases, such as cancer, heart disease, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, arthritis, and even obesity. Extra virgin olive oil can reduce inflammation, which may be one of the main reasons for its health benefits. 5. Olive oil may help prevent strokes. Stroke is caused by a disturbance of blood flow to your brain, either due to a blood clot or bleeding. In developed nations, stroke is the second most common cause of death, right behind heart disease. The relationship between olive oil and stroke risk has been studied extensively. A large review of studies in 841,000 people found that olive oil was the only source of monounsaturated fat associated with a reduced risk of stroke and heart disease. 6. Olive oil is not associated with weight gain and obesity. Consuming olive oil does not appear to increase the likelihood of weight gain. Moderate intake may even aid weight loss. Additionally, several studies have linked olive oil to beneficial effects on blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. 7. Olive oil may fight Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is the most common neurodegenerative condition in the world. One of its key features is a buildup of so-called beta-amyloid plaques inside your brain cells. One study in mice showed that a substance in olive oil can help remove these plaques. Additionally, a human study indicated that a Mediterranean diet rich in olive oil benefited brain function. Olive oil can help treat rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease characterized by deformed and painful joints. Though the exact cause is not well understood, it involves your immune system attacking normal cells by mistake. Olive oil supplements appear to improve inflammatory markers and reduce oxidative stress in individuals with rheumatoid arthritis. Olive oil seems particularly beneficial when combined with fish oil, a source of anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. In one study, olive and fish oil significantly improved hand grip strength, joint pain and morning stiffness in people with rheumatoid arthritis. 9. Olive oil has antibacterial properties. Olive oil contains many nutrients that can inhibit or kill harmful bacteria. One of these is Helicobacter pylori, a bacterium that lives in your stomach and can cause stomach ulcers and stomach cancer. Test tube studies have shown that extra virgin olive oil fights 8 strains of this bacterium, 3 of which are resistant to antibiotics. A study in humans suggested that 30 grams of extra virgin olive oil, taken daily, can eliminate Helicobacter pylori infection in 10–40% of people in as little as 2 weeks. We hope that this information has impressed you. Before you leave us, let us know what you think in our comment section. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more recipes and tips, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget notification bell. Thanks for watching. Garlic is one of the most powerful natural antibiotics and has many wonderful health benefits, but many of us don't know the best way to use garlic to recover from various diseases and to obtain its many benefits. Golden health benefits that you'll reap for your body with garlic will change your life for the better, but provided that it's taken in the right way, as we'll mention in this video. Before we start, here. If you have taken garlic, press like to know the number of people interested in this type of video. And if you are a new follower, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to receive all new videos. Welcome again. One of the wonderful features of garlic is that it's a powerful antibiotic that can be used for various infections, whether bacterial, viral, or genetic. It's known that there's no other antibiotic that has this feature, as there are types of antibiotics that are used only for bacterial infections. Others are used only for fungal infections, and others are used only for viral infections. Each of them can't be used for different types of infections at the same time. But garlic can deal with the three types of microorganisms with maximum strength and maximum effectiveness. The best way to eat garlic. Garlic is a great source of allicin, which is responsible for the distinct taste and aroma of garlic, and it is a compound containing sulfur, which is associated with many health benefits for the body. Studies show that cooking garlic significantly reduces the content of allicin, and most of the active substances in it, and therefore the nutritional value of garlic decreases. So we will show you the two best ways to take raw garlic in order to obtain the highest nutritional value and many health benefits. It's taken by swallowing. A whole clove of garlic is swallowed, and it's preferable to swallow it on an empty stomach, as garlic doesn't affect the stomach negatively in this case. This is important for those who suffer from pain or acidity in the stomach, because the garlic clove when swallowed, remains as it's complete until it reaches the intestines. And since the intestine is an alkaline medium, garlic disintegrates and releases the active substances, especially allicin. And here begins the real effectiveness of garlic. As it acts as an antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal, as well as an anti-worm, where the allicin substance acts as an antiseptic for the intestines for those who have a problem with intestinal worms in all of the stages, as well as for those who have infections in the colon. Several studies show that garlic helps reduce inflammation and is an antioxidant. And thus, garlic enhances the function of the hormone cortisone, which acts as an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. Allicin also helps boost immune system function and lower levels of bad cholesterol. Second, the benefits of garlic when we take it mashed or chewed. What happens when you eat crushed or chewed garlic? When we eat garlic crushed or chewed, the first thing we notice is the emission of the distinctive garlic smell due to the disintegration of allicin, and thus its usefulness is greatly reduced. But fortunately, it brings out many organic sulfur compounds and antioxidants that are related to stimulating blood circulation and the heart, as well as regulating the level of cholesterol and lowering triglycerides. Therefore, in order to obtain the required health benefits, we must determine how to take garlic. As when we swallow whole garlic cloves, we won't get the full benefits for the heart and arteries and burn fat completely. But as we mentioned, it has other great benefits in terms of being anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and lowering cholesterol. And when we eat garlic mashed or chewed, many sulfur compounds and antioxidants are emitted, which stimulate blood circulation in the heart, reduce triglycerides, and also clean the liver of fat. Therefore, mashed garlic is considered a burner of the fat accumulated on the organs, especially the liver. Therefore, the two methods must be combined, namely swallowing a clove of garlic as whole in the morning on an empty stomach, then eating mashed or chopped garlic with food during lunch, and preferably drinking plenty of water with it. Thus, we have obtained most of the health benefits of garlic to form an integrated system for health and wellness. Dear viewers, this was all we have today. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Write your opinion in our comment section, and people who follow us for the first time, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to receive all new videos. Thanks for watching. Cloves are one of the best natural plants and have wonderful health benefits. But millions of people don't know the best way to take cloves to recover from many diseases and obtain a huge amount of amazing benefits that change your life for the better. Taking only 3 sticks of cloves gives your body all the health benefits it needs, but provided that it is taken as we will mention in this video. Press likes to know the number of people interested in these types of videos. And if you are a new follower, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to receive all new videos. Welcome again. What happens inside your body when you take cloves? If you want a healthy life free of chronic diseases, be sure that cloves are your right choice. We'll talk about the hidden side of cloves. It's known to everyone that cloves are the distinctive smell of a dentist's office as they work to relieve tooth pain. When 1 or 2 sticks of cloves are placed on the inflamed tooth, it immediately soothes it. We also recommend using it on the tooth that has pain until you go to the dentist. But now, we will talk about the other secrets of cloves that you'll be surprised to know. As cloves are distinguished by the presence of the active substance that is considered a magical substance, which is eugenol. And this substance has several properties. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal. In addition, this substance is considered one of the most powerful natural antioxidants in the world. So in this video, we will talk about the amazing benefits of cloves, what diseases it treats, and the correct ways to take cloves, as there are many ways to take cloves based on the reason for use and the benefit you want to obtain. We'll also talk about how to prepare a wonderful recipe for cloves that everyone can take, whether sick or healthy. Firstly, cloves are considered one of the most powerful treatments that contribute to acne problems, as they are considered a powerful antibiotic and antimicrobial, antiviral, and antifungal, which treats acne. All you have to do is put 3 clove sticks in boiling water for 5 minutes, then filter the water and wipe it on the face well or the affected areas. Secondly, it is a wonderful treatment for stomach ulcers, as cloves have therapeutic properties for stomach ulcers, which many suffer from. It also has an effective role in fighting candida and worms in the digestive system. All you have to do is put 3 sticks of cloves in 100 milliliters of water and boil them well. Then take a teaspoon in the morning and a teaspoon in the evening of this drink. And after a few days, you will feel noticeably better. Third, reducing stress. It's known that increasing stress affects the increase in diseases and pathological symptoms, which leads to an increase in cortisol, the stress hormone, which causes many problems for the body's health, especially heart disease, because it reduces the essential minerals present in the human body, such as potassium. To relieve stress, all you have to do is put 3 clove sticks in a cup of green tea and drink it, because of its many benefits for the health of the body. Fourth, enhancing testosterone. Recent studies have shown that cloves enhance testosterone, the male hormone, as it enhances sperm, which increases blood flow and a feeling of activity and vitality for all men. In addition, this hormone enhances other aspects, such as treating hair loss, as well as treating acne and all facial problems, treating all prostate problems, and a useful treatment for infertility in men. The best use of cloves to enhance the testosterone hormone is to grind 2 sticks of cloves and add them to a cup of milk and drink it, as the milk is characterized by enhancing the probiotics present in it, which gives a sweet taste with the cloves, which enhances the hormone testosterone. Fifth, strengthening the immune system. Cloves are rich in minerals and vitamins, as a teaspoon of ground cloves provides 30% of the recommended daily amount of manganese, which is necessary for the health of the body. It also provides 4% of the recommended daily amount of vitamin K, and 3% vitamin C, in addition to cloves containing nutrients such as magnesium, calcium, and vitamin E. They're also a good source of fiber, in addition to phenolic compounds such as garlic acid and fat-soluble antioxidants. It is known that fat-soluble antioxidants have a strong and beneficial effect because the cell membrane of the human body is made up of fat, which works to protect all cells from free radicals and also works to delay aging and feeling energetic. Cloves are considered one of the plants that contributes greatly to strengthening the body's immune system and also reducing the incidence of infections in the body. Well, all you'll have to do is put 3 sticks of cloves in a cup of green tea. 6th, regulating blood sugar. Cloves contain manganese, which plays an effective role in regulating blood sugar, as well as controlling insulin in the body, which in turn helps regulate blood sugar levels. 7th, promoting respiratory health. Cloves work to prevent upper respiratory infections, alleviate the symptoms that accompany them, and protect against colds, influenza, coughs, and asthma, in addition to preventing sinus infections and preventing bronchial infections. It also works to expel phlegm and get rid of it quickly. 8th, it helps in losing weight and burning fat, as it reduces the feeling of hunger because it contains high percentages of healthy fiber, which works to reduce the desire to eat and feel full. 9th, improving liver functions. As cloves contain antioxidants that work to get rid of liver fat and also reduce the risk of cirrhosis, it also preserves the liver, improves its enzyme levels, and makes the liver healthier. 10th, improving bone health. Cloves are rich in manganese, which is involved in the bone formation process and is important for bone health. It also increases the density of minerals within the bones. In addition, cloves have properties that reduce joint inflammation and are considered a wonderful treatment for rheumatoid arthritis, as studies have shown. 11th, cloves are a powerful anti-cancer, as the active substances in them work to poison cancer cells in the colon, and also destroy cancer cells in the breast. A wonderful recipe for preparing a healthy drink from cloves. All you have to do is prepare 200 milliliters of water and 3 sticks of cloves, in addition to Manuka honey. Add the cloves to the water until it boils for 15 minutes on the fire, then leave it until it cools. Then pour it into an empty cup and add a spoonful of Manuka honey because of its benefits that enhance the quality of this drink. It is taken in the morning on an empty stomach or in the evening 1 hour before bed, and after a few days you'll feel noticeably better and feel energetic. Quick warning though, pregnant women shouldn't take cloves except after consulting a doctor so that it doesn't negatively affect the fetus. Also, cloves aren't safe for children under 14 years of age. Because it has many side effects, cloves are also not recommended for those who suffer from bleeding disorders, as cloves contain the chemical eugenol, which can cause bleeding in people who suffer from bleeding disorders. Cloves are also considered unsafe for those who will be performing surgical procedures during or after surgery. Therefore, you must stop taking cloves at least 2 weeks before the scheduled surgery date. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Write your opinion in our comment section, and people who follow us for the first time, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to receive all new videos. Thanks for watching. Put olive oil with honey, then leave it for 1 night, and you won't dispense with it for the rest of your life. A powerful dynamic mixture that will change your life for the better with these amazing benefits, but provided that it's prepared and taken as we will mention in this video. Before we start, if you have taken olive oil and honey, press like to know the number of people interested in this type of videos, and if you are a new follower, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to receive all new videos. Welcome again. What happens inside your body when you take a mixture of olive oil and honey? honey and olive oil are distinguished by a natural composition that makes the properties of each of them a cure for many diseases and prevention from them. And they also contain a huge amount of wonderful benefits that your body needs, as extra virgin olive oil is distinguished by being one of the best healthy oils ever known to man, because it is rich in beneficial compounds, especially monounsaturated fatty acids and polyphenol. In addition to many nutrients and vitamins that are very important to the body, honey is also distinguished by its sweet taste, as it is a natural source of glucose and it contains multiple health benefits as a result of the nutrients present in the honey liquid itself. In addition to the benefits of the extract of various medicinal plants that bees feed on, it's also known for its antimicrobial effectiveness and antiseptic properties, and is considered a good solvent that doesn't allow any interaction between it and the components of olive oil, which allows leaving this mixture for more than 2 months without any change in its properties and health benefits. Therefore, when mixing olive oil with honey, we have an integrated system of food and medicine in this strong, healthy mixture. In this video, we will present to you the benefits of mixing olive oil with honey, in addition to how to prepare this mixture and use it in the right ways. First, improving the performance of the digestive system. This mixture improves the process of digestion, softens the stomach, treats constipation and bloating, and increases beneficial bacteria in the intestines. In addition to preserving the liver, improving its enzymes, preventing the formation of fat in it, and preventing hepatitis as it eliminates the virus that causes it, and doesn't spread to healthy cells, and makes the liver healthier. Second, weight loss and fat burning. Olive oil contains important acids such as oleic acid, which plays a role in burning fat accumulated in different areas such as the abdomen, buttocks, and sides, and also stimulates the production of hormones such as peptide hormone, which works to reduce the desire to eat and the feeling of satiety for a long time. In addition to that, honey improves the digestion process, and this, in turn, contributes to the promotion and speed of metabolism. Third, strengthen the immune system. Honey contains many nutrients such as calcium, magnesium, and iron. Olive oil also contains monounsaturated fatty acids such as oleic acid, polyphenol, and antioxidants. Thus, this mixture provides your body with the important benefits of vitamins and minerals that it needs, which strengthens the immune system and makes it very effective against most germs and viruses, and fight colds and influenza. Fourth, improve the performance of the cardiovascular system. This mixture helps to reduce the risk of heart disease and prevent the formation of clots because it works to increase the speed of blood flow in the blood vessels, in addition to reducing harmful cholesterol levels and maintaining the health of arteries and veins, which improves blood circulation. Fifth, treating inflammatory diseases. Honey contains flavonoids, and olive oil contains polyphenol, which makes this mixture contain a high percentage of biologically active antioxidants, so it becomes an effective medicine to get rid of most inflammations in the body, especially arthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Sixth, improving memory and preventing Alzheimer's disease. Regularity in taking this mixture has an effective role in improving memory and preventing the emergence of Alzheimer's disease, because the mixture contains powerful antioxidants that fight free radicals responsible for the occurrence of aging and Alzheimer's disease. In addition to that, olive oil and honey contain high levels of potassium and magnesium, which have a good effect on brain functions, increase concentration, strengthen nerves, and fight depression and stress. Seventh, boost your body energy. This mixture is very useful for men and women. Once you eat it within minutes, you will get enough energy to continue with you throughout the day as you feel refreshed and energetic. You can also practice various activities as it's a wonderful and powerful stimulant. It also maintains the activity of the blood circulation and the integrity of the blood vessels. In addition to that, it resists the feeling of fatigue, lethargy, and psychological pressure. 8th, cancer prevention. This mixture contains a high percentage of flavonoids and phenols, which contributes to the activity of antioxidants, which, in turn, have the ability to rid the body of free radicals, the main cause of cancer, and limit the spread of cancer cells, especially breast cancer. 9th, antibacterial and antifungal. The mixture of olive oil and honey is a natural antibiotic without any side effects, as honey contains hydrogen peroxide, which has the ability to kill microbes, viruses, and fungi in the body. Extra virgin olive oil also contains ingredients capable of killing bacteria, such as Helicobacter pylori, which causes stomach cancer and stomach ulcers. Studies have shown that taking this mixture daily contributes to removing this type of bacteria within a period of 2 to 3 weeks. 10th, improves skin and hair health. In addition to drinking this mixture regularly, applying it to the face or any part of the body for half an hour works to lighten the skin, remove dark spots resulting from aging, and delay the appearance of signs of aging by nourishing and tightening the skin. It also increases the freshness and clarity of the skin, in addition to ridding the skin of many problems such as blackheads and acne. Also, if this mixture is placed on the scalp and the ends of the hair for half an hour, it works to reduce hair loss, increase hair strength, vitality, luster, and eliminate hair breakage. The correct way to prepare and take the healthy mixture of honey and olive oil. All you have to do is bring 100 milliliters of warm water, 2 tablespoons of natural honey, 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Add honey to the warm water while stirring until it is completely dissolved, then add olive oil and mix it well. Then, leave this mixture for 1 night until it becomes more homogeneous. This mixture is distinguished by the fact that it can be placed in the refrigerator for up to 2 months without losing its benefits, thanks to the properties of honey being a good solvent that doesn't allow the components of the mixture to interact. When preparing this mixture, the extra virgin olive oil must be packed in a non-transparent container that doesn't allow the passage of light. Because when the extra virgin olive oil is exposed to light, whether it is artificial or natural light, the so-called photooxidation occurs, which produces peroxide molecules that work to destroy the beneficial fatty acids present in the oil, which loses its benefits. Be careful not to expose the olive oil to light. And put it in an opaque bottle that doesn't allow light to pass through to get the full benefit from it. It's recommended to drink a spoonful of this mixture in the morning on an empty stomach half an hour before breakfast. And after a few days, you'll notice the amazing results that make you feel energetic. It is worth noting that to get these wonderful benefits from this mixture, it is linked to choosing the healthy type of extra virgin olive oil that you can bring from a reliable source, and also honey. You can choose natural honey and stay away from pasteurized honey, which has lost its nutritional value. Dear viewers, this was all we have today. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Write your opinion in our comments section, and people who follow us for the first time, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to receive all new videos. Thanks for watching.